out you're a survivor of the reserve force. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Oh, thanks, Junko. Thank you.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
Incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it. 2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
Oh, but you're right. That is such a large amount of number that it has become a statistic in my head. Like, that's fucking ludicrous.
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once.
We had lovers? Well, I guess Sonia has apparently had a lover.
That was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
Yeah.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
Yeah, many victims.
That means the world is yearning for despair.
What, you're like fucking Ganondorf?
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Well, you know, say la vie. As long as you don't win, you know, I'm willing to just, you know, say fuck it. You know, just kill ourselves right now, you know, why not? Nah, that's a joke, don't. One, you don't do that. You, viewer, don't do it. Second of all, you guys don't do that either. I.e., you characters. We've survived too long.
If we choose to graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead. Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
What the heck?
I guess.
Why
But
does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong. That's not it.
I mean, he did say that there's something else, right?
Ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation.
Oh yeah, no doubt indeed.
Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
I really wanted her to just say lol. But alright, lol.
To LOL about.
Oh, okay, now I'm glad. Oh god, Sonia. I love how lame she is.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win.
Oi, we did no such sacrificing. I mean, I know you can be like, oh, executions. But they sacrificed, well, Gundam sacrificed himself. Chiaki really didn't have a choice in the matter. Fuck you, Nagito. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mikon was happy to, float off to you. I mean, I guess Peko kind of sacrificed herself for Fuyuhiko. And Toru was just kind of an arsehole, to be honest, about it. I mean, I know he wanted to see his mama, but he was also willing to kill us all. I mean, you know, I give him a pass because he, like, barely knew us, but...
The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Well, yeah. I mean, isn't that just the way it goes in Danganronpa?
Stop it!
It was all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? What about the killings and the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs killed each other off? This is just too...
Don't give up yet! There is a way you guys can get out of here without letting Junko out.
Yeah? Huh?
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is? Really? Oh, that's the first I've heard of it.
I don't know, Junko. I have a feeling you already knew. First, she's heard of it. Then, it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? The way to get out that Junko doesn't know about. It might be that. Right at the end, right? Oh, no, it's this, isn't it? The shutdown sequence? Yeah. Yeah. The thing Makoto was talking about when we met him.
Shutdown sequence?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Good foresight, Makoto.
A hidden command? Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution.
It was a prototype or something, wasn't it? Or like untested. So, there you go. Good call.
There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys.
Right, yeah, that was the problem.
So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies. As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher could stop. That means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
Huh?
You know about it?
Yeah, he's... Makoto said something, right? Like, we need half of us here. And, yeah.
Importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
Yeah. The reason the shutdown sequence can't be activated is we don't have enough people.
I see.
Yeah.
Because there's not enough people?
I mean, we haven't had enough people for, a while. I think we, in terms of, like, the current death order, we'd still need Gundam alive, wouldn't we? Because we've got 5 now, 6, 7 would be Nagito and Chiaki. Yeah, we'd still need Gundam.
Pay attention,
Ugh.
class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown...
Does Chiaki even count? Because if she doesn't count, then... Like, what, do we round up or down? Because, I mean, obviously, when it's, you know, 15 divided by 2 is obviously 7.5. Would you still need 8 for that? Or would it round down? I know, like, mathematically you'd round up, but, you know. Sometimes you round down, because why not? Fire Emblem crits, I'm looking at you.
Out of 15 people, more than half
Actually, it's not
of them
crits,
must
it's...
press graduate and repeat at the same time.
It's stuff like... Oh, more than half? Oh, and it is 15. Oh, okay, so yeah, it's 8 people. It needs 8 people to do it.
Am I correct? However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
Yeah, oops.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
How does it know? I mean, to be fair, I'm not sure how we'd be able to do that. We only have 2 pairs of hands. I mean, unless we do it with, like, our fingers, actually. The control panels down there are pretty small.
So it's totally impossible.
Could we just, like, get your phone and your giant self back there to do it as well? I mean, that's 8.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command? No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
What do you got up your sleeve, Makoto?
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
Oh, that's not how Makoto rolls. Besides, he's also lucky, you know? Like the last bastard. Granted, I don't think he's as lucky, but...
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I believe
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
He is a short boy. But shut up, Junko!
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Them? Ah!
Something you need to take your time saying.
Hey! Woohoo! Oh!
Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
Oh, it's just them, but hey!
I knew you guys would come.
I mean, it's alright. Technically, we can't. I guess it makes sense. Actually, yeah, no. I think, according to Ultra Despair Higakure, I think Hero's currently busy right now, too. But, yeah! Woo! I guess wow. Hina is the only one who hasn't showed up again since. Ooh. Yeah, I guess Toko and Hiro, I think, are a bit busy right now. Kyoko? Byakuya? But yeah, it's Kyoko and Byakuya! Oh, I haven't seen Kyoko in a while. I've seen Byakuya. In 2 games, actually. Considering that, you know, we spent some time with Byakuya, not Byakuya, and he was in Ultra Despair Girls.
We'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our
Oh. Oh, I've missed your condescending voice, you prick.
I'm sorry.
Even though it took some time for 2 people to enter the program simultaneously.
Oh. 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 So, sorry, man, it's just so good to see them. Oh.
It appears we made it.
Oh, I've missed that smug grin. Oh, look at her.
Hey, what's going on? Why are there more people again?
Well, I mean, I guess we got our 8.
Exciting! I haven't seen these faces
I know, right?
in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
Oh, God,
I
yeah.
must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
Shut up, Byakuya. I don't want to hear you talking about boobs.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Byakuya is being pursued by a very small woman. I don't know. Although I don't think she's really his type. Although, you know, some guys just like the smaller women, Junko.
There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Yeah, alright, well, I'm not gonna... let's stop. Yeah, thank you.
Byakuya, you're alive. But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
Oh, you know what? I hate you, Akane, but you sure do have some good lines every now and then.
You shut up, too.
Are you 2 also from the Future Foundation?
No, it's probably not just that.
The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Tragedy? If the killing school life is referring to that.
Guys are the survivors of the killing school life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now?
Yeah, the other 3 are just in the back, you know?
Former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
Shut up, Junko. Don't need the soon.
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
I mean, I appreciate it, Makoto, but I don't think we've quite had enough exposition yet. I think there's still more to go. I also don't... Well, again, last game... Well, Danganronpa 1. Not last game, as I keep on saying. We did have a couple of bullets that we never used in the 6th trial, so I guess I can't be like, we've never used these ones. That was the least attractive thing I've ever heard.
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
What?
You said it again!
Yeah! Oh, so bad! Really? Getting fussed about being called chumps?
Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
And this messed up world?
Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us? No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt. It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
Yeah, come on, guys.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here. So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
Well, I mean, this version of you, you're still going to exist. Just, well, you know, massively fucked up. I mean, I don't see why they couldn't just, like, put you back in after. I mean, obviously all this would be gone, but I mean, can't have your cake and eat it too, you know what I mean?
Doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program. What does that mean for us? Your avatars will not upload.
Yeah.
So you'll revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Huh?
Is there a reason to tell them all that? They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the philosophy I've always worked through these games on. Always figure out everything, even if it's not that important, or doesn't seem that important. You always want to know everything before you make your judgment.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we entered the program,
We're gonna revert back to our original selves before entered... To our original selves before entered the program? Yeah. I'm gonna lose my mana coins!
I see.
I mean, yeah. Oh, and Chibi me. No.
Does that mean we'll go back to being ultimate despair?
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair. No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I mean, I will say, though, it is interesting what they're doing here, because kind of like no matter what they do, they lose here, don't they? It's like, yeah, like, we're gonna beat Junko. Like, that's just how these games work, you know? There's always, like, this slight... Like, there's always the slight tension killer in things like this, where, like, you know, you take a breather for a second and you're like, oh, we can't lose. No, that's not how the game's gonna end, but... Yeah, it's much easier to do in, like, a visual novel like this. But, yeah, no, I like this here, in the sense that they've been set up in such a way that these guys are going to lose one way or another. Like, sure, staying here, they lose the least, but, you know, they're stuck here and they don't have any real bodies. They go along with Junko, they, you know, lose all their friends and probably are gonna end up getting killed, realistically. And if they reset as Ultimate Despair, then, I mean, sure, again, I don't see why they couldn't just be plugged back in, but they will lose all of this. So, yeah, they no matter what, they do lose something, which is, quite a good way to do this. It, like, circumnavigates that whole, oh, we're gonna win, like, there's nothing to worry about. Because I think there is something to worry about here. Obviously, we aren't gonna go with Junko, but it's like, are we gonna stay here, or are we gonna, you know, run out with Makoto and squad, but forget everything we lost along the way
I understand your
and
concern,
gained?
but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us. We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you. But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last Ultimate Despair.
They do, but, I mean, these guys aren't quite like that. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
Oh, come on, Junko, that's not gonna work. I mean, we know they aren't, like, these three aren't gonna kill us. If they were, they would have already done it.
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen. It's gonna be alright. The real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Oh. Oh, well.
Can you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is, like, really nasty.
I mean, the visual of it, like, actually scrubbing your brain with a brush, yeah, it is pretty nasty.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that. It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality.
Yeah, unfortunately, Junko is right on that one. Again, you can't really have your cake and eat it too in this circumstance.
Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless? Vanish? Does that... oh, include her too? Oh, yeah, I hadn't really thought about that. If we lose our memories of this world, we're also gonna forget she ever existed, right? If that happens, does it really mean that she, an existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? Yeah, that's an extra layer of pain for Hajime, I suppose. She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed!
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when... Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past. Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first place?
Well, that's a good question, but,
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me,
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
oh dear. You just shat all over Nagito.
Huh? Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off.
Well, that's also true, but I don't think that really applies to everyone
They're
here.
probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others.
Is this a Byakuya call-out post?
Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that.
I mean, again, I appreciate it, Junko, and I think what you're trying to say is, oh, ultimates are on the top of the world. It's so easy to push them off. But from, like, the time I've spent with a lot of these people, I'm pretty sure the only one who really values their talent is Nagito. You know, like, in this crazy, obsessive way you're talking about. Like, purely from the free time events we completed. Gundam, I mean, yeah, he's passionate about his talent, but he didn't really let it define him. Mihiru... I mean, again, passionate about her photography, but... I mean, to be honest, there was almost like an insecurity about it. Not like a... oh, I'm so great. And same thing with Hiyoko, really. Like, there was some massive insecurity about her talent. Not necessarily because, like, she didn't think she was good enough, but, like... kind of because I got the impression she hated it. Which is, I think, largely her family's fault, but... you know... I'm not really sure your thing applies here, Junko.
Point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Agreed, and it's a bad one for the people here. In fact, yeah, fuck it, even for Yuhiko, right? Like, his entire thing leading up to his turn in Chapter 2/3 was him wanting to distance himself from his Yakuza clan, because he wanted to prove he was good enough without them. So fuck off, Junko! You know nothing about these people.
What if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being Ultimate Despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too.
Okay, well, that's a very... like... if that were true, you probably would have brought that up already. This is like, that's... This is like, well, what if we're in a simulation in real life levels of, like, not hypothesis. What's the fucking word? Hypothetical. There we go. Like, shut up.
They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Right, yeah, as if we would want to believe what you have to say.
Are you kidding around?
Enough. My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing.
Oh, case review. We're not going to do the case review, are we?
When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair, and your dead friends will never be revived, and the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world.
I mean, you're right. It's a pretty bum deal for us. But, I mean, to be fair, though, like... in the grand scheme of things, you know, as much as, you know, the Danganronpa 2, you know, they're my friends, man! I like these guys, but they are also, in the real world, objectively evil and have caused a lot of pain and suffering, you know? In a weird way, this almost feels right that they're not going to get a purely good ending, you know? This is kind of their comeuppance for what they've done.
Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win?
I thought you were going to go through all of them, not just the...
Things are starting to heat up. This isn't a game, no. Au contraire. This is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again!
Yeah, she sure did.
Only 'cause it's true. Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
Honestly, I'd be more insulted about her calling us side characters. Huh?
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people.
Yeah.
Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then.
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it?
Uh...
I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie,
Okay.
let's all think about it together.
The same outcome as the killing school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? The people Junko lured. The method. I should try connecting those dots. There should be an answer there. Yeah, I was gonna say, about to get a logic dive. Nice! Game! God, yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've really needed to do a game. This sure is tricky. Well, this bit seems familiar. Oh. Whoop. Whoa. Oh shit. Whoa. Thought it was gonna be question time. Whoa. No, I guess I got a bit overzealous there. Question 1. Who did Junko and Shumi want to lure? I don't know. Future Foundation, I guess? Well, no, because I already... well, it's either Ultimate Despair or Future Foundation. I mean, considering that we've got more Ultimate Despair than Future Foundation, I guess we'll go with Ultimate Despair. But I feel like it's probably going to be Future Foundation. Oh, God. Fuck, it is! Piss. Yeah, I was going to say, it didn't really make massive sense anyway. Like, we weren't lured there, we were put in there by the Future Foundation. So, yeah. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Da-da-da-da-da. Woo! Ow, what? Oh, I was sure I'd make it through that. Hajime, put your arms in. Wah. Whee! Oh, God. Oh! Yeah, I should have slowed down there. Oh, God. Whoop. 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 Oh, fuck. God, I am not doing very well on this last... Well, I don't know if it is the last one. Oh. Question 2. What bait was used to lure the Future Foundation? Well, the killings, I guess. I mean, if by Future Foundation you mean... the, you know, Makoto and Co! Yeah. Oh, God damn it. Thought I'd be able to get between them. Let's just, yeah, go along the outside. Probably for the best. Whoop. Ooh. Yeah. 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 Woo! Oh, that was sweet. Come on, baby. Whoop. Oh my God. Last question. What did Junko use to force him to watch the killings? Surveillance caramel cameras. Okay. Surveillance cameras. I think I've got this one right. Woo! 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 Sorry, I know that's commentary 100, but like... Oh, nice. Man, I feel like that took a really long time. Sorry.
I got it. You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you? Surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for? In the previous killing school life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school.
Okay. Oh, so that's what we were talking about with, like, thinking about what happened before. Okay. Sorry, I was a bit slow on that one.
You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting the killing school trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
Really? Could you do that? I'm gonna call your bluff on that one, Junko.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
You sure did.
Oh!
I'll never be clean now. Please forget what you saw.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Oh! I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I have exercised restraint, and I'm not gonna say it. Oh, I want to say it. I'm not gonna 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 say it. Nope, I'm not gonna say it.
You guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times.
You know what? I'm surprised we didn't get a Kazuichi line following that.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea, actually.
There's no way
I can't imagine it would
jeopardize
do
your safety by
something
taking
good.
a gamble. Even so, we kept trying over and over again until it was finally possible for us to enter the program.
Is it me, or, is everyone quite quiet in this chapter?
Just a short time ago.
Or at least, the Danganronpa 1 characters.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, hope dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time," right?
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of
Wow.
killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
Well, I guess that's the answer to that question, but Jesus Christ, Junko.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I use to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation.
I guess
But it's
so.
not my fault, you know.
It's not my fault I did this stuff, you know? It's like totally your guys' fault for being so easy to use.
This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background.
Well, thanks, Junko. I'm so glad your, fellow Ultimate Despairs means so much to
But
you.
you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please. That sounds as though we...
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will. But that's precisely the truth.
Oh. Oh, I don't think it was just one person who put the virus in then. I think it's pretty safe to say that if that's true, just quote unquote us, yeah, we're the ones who put her in. Oh, huh?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program. To provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the Ultimate Despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
You know, I'm based on Mikan, I'm actually not. That doesn't sound too unbelievable.
That's just your imagination.
naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
God, he really is a fucking saint, isn't he?
Don't go blaming us for this.
I mean, I think she might be telling the truth, though.
It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
and this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate.
Are
That's
they?
pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those Future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule.
I mean, yeah, I mean that does make logical sense. It's like, you know, if they could just get themselves out, why couldn't they do it with everyone else? There are two options: graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your votes, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
The other requirement to pass the graduation exam is... Oh, it's teacher's final decision, isn't it? Hmm...
As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
Which is Junko's. To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know. What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote? After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate.
Yeah.
So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
Well, now you've just given them, like, less incentive to stay here, right? Like, I know these guys are strangers, but they would be, like, real fucking dickheads if they were like, I know we're about to ruin you strangers' lives, but, like, you know, us, let's not, you know?
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that. All too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
And that makes her dangerous.
Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
Yeah.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
Yeah, we got huge balls between the three of these people.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no
Do
fucking
they?
way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
But I do think they do it to say fuck you and, you know, help out these three people. None of the 5 people left are bad people. You know, maybe they're not all super selfless, but I still think they do it.
That is... Well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone.
Good boy.
It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
Good God.
I was totally waiting for a protagonist to line like that. When I crush you with despair, such ecstasy.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Excuse me? You know, I kind of thought we were nearly done. What do you mean?
Mastermind?
Mastermind. Someone else is coming?
There's more?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind. But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Well, that's how you say his name. Izuru Kamakura. Yeah. Cool.
Kamakura?
That name. I've heard it before. That person was called the Ultimate Hope. But that shouldn't be all he was. That's right, I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. As I recall, that person was, a Dark Daver of Destruction. It's the founder of the Academy. No, I don't think it's the same guy.
Name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy? was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Very true.
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible? The future foundation might know something, right? How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed.
Well, that's not helpful.
And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine.
Oh, yeah. Very succinct, too.
The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy.
Yeah, we read about that.
Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
You missed most tragic.
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko Enoshima killed them? Oh, don't say such cruel things.
Oh, man. Would have been so simple if it was true.
Izuru Kamakura is very much alive.
Well, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't imagine he's just gone.
Isn't that right, Hajime?
Huh?
What? I am... what?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Excuse me?
Alrighty, if you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand. You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about? Liar! There's no way. There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura! Izuru is that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
I'm Izuru Kamakura? Sorry, my jaw is just fucking unhinged and smacked the floor. What? Make your argument? What do you want me to do? Prove it?
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along. Ultimate hope.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Oh, Hajime.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
He created hope? That might be Izuru.
Sorry, I have no idea what to do here. I am the ultimate hope. Then the current me and Izuru Kamakura. What did Hope's Peak Academy do to me?
Good news.
Oh, wait, hang on. Is this... Wait, hang on. Is it this? Is it this? Oh, maybe, maybe not. What's all stuff about... Okay, let's look for stuff about Izuru Kamakura, then. No. Okay, yeah. Yeah, not really. Tragedy. Ultimate Despair. Brainwashed. Ultimate Despair. Nah, that's not about her. And that's not about him. King School Life. Okay, so I fucking... My brain has been fried. This might be super obvious, but I don't... No. Maybe. No. Okay. I'm thinking... Okay, Reserve Department, Tragedy of Hope's Peak, The Tragedy, Killing School Life, Remnants of Despair, List of Subjects, Academy's Founder. I think it's this. Maybe agreeing with Makoto again? This time the real one?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake.
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I really don't know what to do. If it's not...
Last-minute plot twists.
If it's not... Oh, God. Yeah.
That must be it.
Because, I mean, like... Yeah, Created Hope... It makes sense. That's what the cultivation program's for.
Created hope. Are you talking about the Hope cultivation plan?
I mean, it would have to be, right?
Hope cultivation plan. What is that?
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create?
For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder and called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
Izuru Kamakura Project?
Just a little while ago, they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Wow. Nice work, Hope's Peak.
Why did they use the
Fucking
reserve course as
heroes.
lab rats?
Only because they're expendable, normal people.
The plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent. From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
I mean, that does explain why he specifically wouldn't have been part of the mass suicide.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else.
Huh?
You still don't get it. You were used by the Academy. They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
What?
See? Didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
After many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius. So naturally, they went to extremes. By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura.
You know, I know back in, like, Chapter 4 and kind of 5, I said that I thought there was more to Hajime and his memory loss. This was not what I was expecting. This is not what I was. I didn't really know. I didn't have a fucking clue what was gonna happen. But I did not expect this.
Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close. Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand. I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Did they really do something like that? But if you think about it, if Hajime gets out of here, he's gonna be a super genius, right?
Yeah. An ultimate despair super genius.
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
So he's straight up not even hot. Okay, well, there's Hajime's incentive to, say fuck Future Foundation. I'm staying here. Wow. Wow. Hajime gets super fucked over by this game.
All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Emotions, thoughts, hobbies? He doesn't even have a memory? It sounds like he is a completely different person.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
I mean, I guess they couldn't do it with Izuru, because Izuru wasn't, like, he didn't exist before Hajime came to Hope's Peak, so... I mean, so long as his memory is still there, they would, it would have to reconstruct him, right?
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Fuck you.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown,
He'll disappear.
disappear?
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy. He'll no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Disappear? I'm going to disappear. Disappear? Disappear, disappear. Disappear, disappear, disappear. Disappear, 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 disappear. Oh. Hajime. Oh! But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? Yeah, it wouldn't be a finale if we didn't have an appearance from me. I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There is no reason to meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? Well, I was right. He was talking to Izuru. And I did not expect that to be Hajime. That was a good scream.
this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this.
Could it be? The one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was...
It was Izuru. But it was Hajime.
It's not me!
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try. Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do. I already know how I can be saved.
I see. I just need to choose graduate then.
Okay, yeah, I'll commend this game once more on its plan there. This is a good way to make it seem like you can't win.
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless happy ending.
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here.
I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is, we have to protect the world from despair, you say?
Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place?
God, I feel like I've been quiet for so long in this fucking trial. I mean, not as much as I was in Danganronpa 1, but like,
What if the world's hope is different from your hope?
you know, there was a while like I could talk for a bit. Not much was going on. Junko was just doing a normal thing where she just talks forever, but
Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
yeah, appeal to selfishness, yeah.
That's...
But I mean, no, straight up Hajime doesn't exist if he does anything but do graduate.
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right? Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate.
It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think?
And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for?
Oh, and it's even worse because this is also the only way he's gonna remember Chiaki.
For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her. That's how she works.
That's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Oh, hold on.
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down.
I mean, right now it's one guy versus the entire, well, not the entire world, but a lot of the world.
If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and
That's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that? You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way. As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories, and everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
No. It's only better for Hajime.
You can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair?
What shall we do?
You're asking us? You're telling us to decide?
I mean, you have to. Like, they can't do it for you. For both, like, Junko and Makoto, they can't do it for you. It defeats the point of both of their, you know, goals.
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like
Goals,
this?
ideology, fuck. Oh, another one. Oh god!
Despair. You guys should be able to grasp true hope.
Oh, what's happening?
If our memories up until now disappear, I will not even remember the reason everybody died.
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
You might think I'm a fool, but I want to see Peko one more time.
Oh, here you go.
Back into ultimate despair. The Future Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that. This is all the Future Foundation's fault. They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
Oh, look at that. It's just hope or despair. Graduate or shut down. The world or me. Hope or despair. They're telling us to choose. To choose between that. Why? Why do we have to choose?
I can't do it. Huh? You can't do it.
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much. Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this. And now, my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
Hajime.
how much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
Poor fucking
This
guy.
burden. Don't you dare make us shoulder it.
There's no way we can handle this on our own. Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future. Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem.
That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez. Once again, this went exactly as I expected.
Shut up.
I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens. Well, I can say that, but the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine. I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever.
And this is exactly what she tried at the end of Danganronpa 1 too. Let's stay in the school forever and ever. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Oh!
Alright! A game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Oh, he looks so weird without the eye patch.
That is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us!
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Juko's gone.
Oh, Nekomaru.
Alright!
Looking like normal again.
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki! Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regiment.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself? After all this time?
Dude. Has it really taken till now for us to actually get a smiling Hajime? That's fuck that hurts. That genuinely hurts. What was this again? Oh well. There's no need to think about it. I mean, the only thing to shoot at was I wanted this ending.
Alright! A game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
Oh, I didn't say anything to what am I doing?
Alright!
But that's the only thing to shoot!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
What else can I do?
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us!
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Juko's gone.
Alright, let's party!
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
What am I supposed to
Just
do?
leave the BGM to Ibuki! Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess?
I mean, this is a really
Prepared you a training regiment.
cool
Ooh, if you get
way to
hurt,
mix
let me
this
know.
up, but like,
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself? After all this time?
That's not it.
What?
You guys aren't part of the game, right?
what was this again? Oh well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending. I wanted this?
Alright! A game reset!
I think we need to absorb that last Chiaki one.
And with this, Juco's all right. I'm gonna showcase my. Just read the BGR. Hey, can I take a pic?
What to be awed by the sight of? I've prepared you a
If you get hurt, should I begin with a break?
After all this time?
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
All right. A game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia.
This world. Who are you?
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Yo, Chiaki, is your right hand okay? It doesn't look like it's in your sleeve.
Chiaki. Is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Oh well, doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up, telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. Tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
No, I won't. Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear. What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but
You're probably just scared, right?
Of course he is.
Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
Yeah.
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be all right. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki, can you tell me something? Which choice should I make?
She can't tell you that, man. You gotta make it for yourself.
My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
Yeah.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Yeah, you can, Hajime.
Since you're not okay.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Of course. Games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime, this isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help?
Sorry, I'm quiet again. Oh!
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so
Oh
much.
god, can I just... Oh, no, I can't. This is me? Is this really me?
I have no talent
Just
at
let him
all.
talk, I guess.
I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
I think I need to
You should
absorb
even
from
be able
her
to
again.
create the future.
This is me? Is this really me? So uncool. It's totally uncool.
I have no talent at all.
Oh,
I was even betrayed by the academy.
Oh.
I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura.
Yeah, you are.
Who
It
cares
doesn't
what will happen to
fucking
the
matter.
world?
You do, you beautiful
I
bastard.
don't want to sacrifice myself.
You don't have to.
It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway.
You are appreciated.
There's no way we can beat Junko.
Yes, there is.
It's the Future Foundation's fault.
No, it's not.
Even so, not mine.
Oh, yes, it is.
Even so,
That's
I can't
okay.
choose the future.
Yes, you can.
Even so, I...
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear. Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future. Even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got.
We will.
I'll be cheering for you too.
Thanks. Thanks,
That
Chiaki.
reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
Come on, Hajime!
I want to see Neko one more time. If we turn back into ultimate despair,
Fucking wake up, you bastard!
This is your responsibility since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
you can't lose hope.
If the memories we made here disappear,
Oh, it's a charge.
I will not even remember
Oh god.
why everyone died.
Truth bullet!
You can't lose hope.
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember why everyone died.
If we don't rid
Oh, this is cool.
tragedy will start when
See Neko one more time. We turn back into
I love it when they fuck with the formulas.
it's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation.
They're both
Oh, damn! Oh, that was cool.
There will probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind of future awaits us. But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Fucking... God, he's gone Taka Super Saiyan.
Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away. I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
My mouth is caught between a frown and a smile. I love seeing Junko stammering like a moron.
Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata.
Yeah, you are, you bastard. Oh, that feels good. Oh, rebuttal showdown. Oh, nice. Got some future.
You despair because you yearn for hope. You yearn for hope because
Oh, infinity cuts. Fuck you.
for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ears. Just shut the hell up.
You shut the hell up.
This game is going to continue. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
Yeah, haha, meta. Fuck off.
So,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I'll never let anyone choose again.
Oh, baby.
I don't want anything.
Oh, stock infinite. I just need to get this right.
There's no hope.
Fuck, I'm not.
Already. A miracle won't happen. This crappy feeling. I don't want
It's
anything.
you losing. Once again.
You have no argument. The future
Neither do you.
Just give up already. You're not hope. I don't want to lose anything.
You've already lost a lot, you
You have no argument.
fucking arsehole.
I don't want anything. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do anything.
No, that's wrong! Oh! Oh, I heard that. We had Chiaki in there as well. I know I probably yelled over it on the camera, but...
What's wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this all of a sudden?
Fuck you, that's why.
Everyone, let's shut this game down.
Don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence,
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
Oh, here it comes.
What are you saying? There's no way something that can be.
Oh, here it comes.
happen.
Oh, yeah!
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else.
We just have to press these two buttons at the same time, correct? I do not really understand it myself, but I just saw it. When my body felt so heavy that I could not move, when I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea, it was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it, like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light.
Alright, Gundam 2.
The one who shined that light, it was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then, there is no way we can stop now.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision.
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out, but... if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking cry
I
again.
don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this.
Man, this sure is getting annoying again, but if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
You all... Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible. That can't be hope. It's not even despair. What is this?
Hajime, everyone, thank you. I'm not the one you should be thanking. Huh?
Oh man. Well, I only got an A on one chapter, but oh, let's say thank you up there. Congratulations. Say happy birthday. It's not my birthday.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right? This is just the beginning, right?
Yeah.
First, we need to let this game world end. And from that point on, we're the ones who are going to create.
What the fuck? Screw you, Junko, this is an action game now! Get her, Usami! Oh, of course, gonna have the boob jiggle in there, I guess. Get fucked.
This is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. Shut up.
How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. That's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair. Is just so hopeless.
Get out of here.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
God, I know they're standing, like, not in a line. Kyoko looks fucking tiny. Like, even perspective-wise, because I know she's taller than Makoto.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so,
Yeah.
the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
That's more like it.
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Yeah, of course it will.
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too. You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder. People can't change that easily, you know. Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
Despite that, you're still gonna move forward.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Oh, Minimaru.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda. With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
Yeah. But I think this time it's been appreciated, Akane. So this is the end. But it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? It doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared, but...
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
It's a good man. You're a good man, Hajime.
Me too. Thank you. I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends after all.
Game over. Chapter 6. You've obtained a present. Giant cell phone.